We are back once again, and we have the singles edition. Now it's time for the tag team edition, and honestly, more than any other company, maybe with the exception of New Japan, because New Japan does so many of them, AEW cares about tag team wrestling. They show that they love tag team wrestling, and they appreciate the story that can be told from a match. So, with this list, we have the AEW matches that must happen this year, tag team edition number 8, the Guns versus the Acclaim. Now, you can also make this Bullet Club Gold versus the Acclaim and Daddy Ass, but the Acclaim got to get their win back. The Bullet Club Gold came out on top, taking the AEW Trios Championships and unifying them with the Ring of Honor Trios Championships. The feud wasn't the greatest, but I think they can learn from their mistakes and really make it work. The Acclaimed, the Guns, know professional wrestling. They know what to do. They know how to have a good time. Number 7, Athena and Billy Starks versus Queen Aminata and Red Velvet. Yes, I'm taking this from Ring of Honor, but this match is going to happen. These are the current feuds right now for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship and the Ring of Honor Women's Television Championship. Queen Aminata was so close to defeating Billy Starks, came up short. Same against Athena. Red Velvet is finally getting a push, and rightfully so. These 4 women are going to honestly tear the house down, and you have a viable vet in Athena, and you have a prodigy in Billy Starks. You have an up-and-comer in Red Velvet, and you have someone that is super over in Queen Aminata. This is going to be good. Number 6, the Death Triangle versus Bullet Club Gold. This is another match that's going to happen this year. Jay White and Bullet Club Gold have been essentially antagonizing Pac, and attacking like, yo, where's Penta? Where's Ray? What happened to the Death Triangle? We got gold. Y'all have nothing. This is going to happen. This is going to be such a fantastic match. It's going to lead to a lot of good one-on-ones. It's going to lead to a lot of good tag team matches. But the ultimate end game for this feud will be the 3-on-3. I don't really want it shoved onto a pay-per-view where it can get lost. Make it the main event of a Dynamite or a Collision, and just let them go out there and just steal the show. Number 5, the Learning Tree versus Samoa Joe, Hook, and Katsuyori Shibata. Listen, we know how Jericho's factions go. It's not going to just end with 2 people. Right now, he's got Big Bill under his wing. He's going to add someone else. I don't know who it will be. It better not be Sammy Guevara, but he's going to add someone else to his group, and they're ultimately going to clash with Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata. And while those 3, Hook and Shibata, are a package deal, and Joe just inserted himself into this feud last week, they're going to team together. It's simple. That's a team I'd be terrified of. Hook, Shibata, and Samoa Joe, run. But if anybody won't be scared and can stand up to him, it'll be the Learning Tree. Number 4, Aussie Open versus the Young Bucks. So what I mean by Aussie Open, I mean Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher. Essentially, what's going to happen is when Mark Davis comes back from injury, he's going to reform with his tag team partner, Kyle Fletcher, and we're going to get Aussie Open. And with the Young Bucks being the EVPs, they're going to run afoul of some people that just don't like them. Ultimately, it's going to stem from Will Ospreay. But to get to Ospreay, they're going to have to go through Aussie Open. That is a tag team match that I would desperately love to see. Number 3, the House of Black versus the Blackpool Combat Club. It's kind of crazy to think that these 2 teams haven't actually fought each other yet. I'm really shocked by that. But with Bryan Danielson dumbing himself down, not dumbing himself down, but moving to a part-time schedule, a good feud versus the House of Black before he's done will happen. And the stories that can be told, the intricacies, the light, the dark side, it's something that would be very, very interesting to see the dichotomy between these two teams, the spookiness of the House of Black versus the grit, versus the death jitsu, as they like to call it, of the Blackpool Combat Club. And it will make for some interesting, really, really interesting one-on-one matchups. Think about Brody King versus Claudio, and Mox versus Buddy, and Malachi versus Danielson. I am looking forward to all of that. Number 2, Toni Storm and Mariah May versus Azumi and Anna Jay. This was teased about a month, maybe 2 months ago, when Toni was taking on a lot of the Stardom talent, and Azumi really gave her a fight. And Azumi and Anna Jay decided, the team of Ty Conti, Anna Jay's main tag team partner, is currently out on maternity leave, so she found a partner in Azumi, and they got to do this match. And it ultimately will be a means to the end to further the storyline of Mina Shirakawa and Mariah May and Toni Storm. This will be interesting. Azumi is very good. Energy is getting better and better year in and year out. And Toni and Mariah just know what to do. This will be an entertaining match. Give it a couple vignettes. Give it a couple, one-on-one matches one more time before we lead to this ultimate tag team match. And number 1, the United Empire versus the Don Callis family. I have said this time and again. I truly believe that when Mark Davis returns, Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay will be leaving the Don Callis family to go up against, the Don Callis family. Now, the thing that hurts this is, once Kyle Fletcher and Ospreay leaves, all that's left is Takeshita, because Powerhouse Hobbs is hurt. But knowing Don Callis, he will definitely bring in 2 other people to build up his family. Maybe he apologizes to Sammy Guevara. Maybe he ultimately turns Orange Cassidy, or even brings in Trent. But he's going to replace those members for now, and they're going to go up against the United Empire. And that's a 6-man tag match that I definitely want to see. Side note, kind of want to see United Empire versus the Elite. I'm just throwing that out there. But let me know what you guys think. What are tag matches you want to see? Maybe some multi-man matches. Let me know. Come back for more stuff with the High Risk Wrestling Podcast. Peace.